That was what a come-from-behind victory. Just a great game. Nice start by Waino. Threw the ball well and just had a little bit of stress there as he got into the later innings, but overall was extremely good again. And then we made something happen, got down, and guys kept playing the game and watch them make plays. Big hits and guys taking advantage of some opportunities. So it was a great day for us.
Did you sense in the dugout a difference versus maybe a few weeks ago when there were some similar situations you guys weren't able to get the big hits? Was there a difference tonight at all in terms
No, I don't think I've ever seen that lapse in our dugout. Our guys have been confident. We've done this for a good part of the year, and I think you look at what got us back into it again. The ability for our team to hit for extra bases and hit the long ball always keeps you in a game. And Steven was a guy that came in tonight and got a big hit for us when we needed it. We were having trouble getting anything going. Cashman was very good tonight, and he was stingy. But I think that our team is they've had it happen enough now that they just expect it to happen when we do get down, that we're going to make a good effort to get back in it.
With this on-base streak that Diaz have you noticed him maybe showing more patience at the plate, or kind of what has he improved in his hitting over the course of the season?
He's been good all year. I mean, he's had a terrific season. You put him up in that situation, and Villanueva makes a couple nice pitches behind the count, off-speed pitches, puts him into a 3-2, and he's trusting himself right now. And Diaz just has a nice approach, but I don't see it being much different. There was a little bit there maybe in May, but he was still figuring out ways to get hits. But now he's just taking a nice, consistent approach, and I don't think he's getting distracted by streaks or anything else. He's playing the game the right way.
How scary was the Matt Holliday situation?
Yeah, I hate seeing that. I think we got real fortunate. Getting hit in the face, hard to say it's fortunate, but it could have been a lot worse. But his beak's a little sore right now and still got some blood trickling out of it, and lip a little bit on the top lip, but structurally everything checked out good, and no concussion either, so very, very fortunate.
Was he lobbying to stay in, or was he ready to come out?
No, he was bleeding pretty good. He needed to get out.
Early on, it looked like Wainwright was trying to replicate what he did Saturday, and it seemed like he might do it. What did you think of his stuff tonight?
Yeah, I'd try and replicate what he did on Saturday if I was him. I thought that was great playing. And he did. He made pitches. He using the cutter, reached back. I think I saw 93 tonight when he wanted it, but didn't need it much. Used it at the right times, but it was all about location. Had a real good slow hook working at times today. I thought he kept everybody off balance. It was just a nice job of pitching.
Did you talk about Long keeping that inning alive after? I'm sure he was disappointed not to be playing tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure he is too. But he's continuing to take good steps forward, and it might not show on the field. I'm just talking about how his approach and the questions that he's asking, the conversations that he's having off the field, and the guys that he's trying to figure out how to get into the right mindset first, and then the physical stuff's going to help take over. And he's continuing to take whatever we give him. If it is a day where he's not getting the start, he's prepared as he gets in late. And today was kind of the fruit of that. He came in a big situation. He gets down 2 strikes and takes a great at bat. And he's the kind of guy that we know there's so much talent in there. It's just a matter of bringing it out and figuring out how to keep it there and keep those lulls from lasting so long. But today was a good day for Colton too.
Why do you think you guys are so good at playing through injuries? I mean, the infield you're putting out there right now isn't really what you envision, right? But, you guys haven't kind of had a knack for that for a few years now.
I think it comes from the fact that we've been able to have success when people go down and people that everybody else wants to tell us that we can't do without. And we want all of our guys back. We want everybody healthy. But that's just the nature of the game. Injuries are going to happen. And if you buy into the fact that somebody else can't step in and do the job, I think you're cutting yourself short. And this team's done that. I think last year was a great example, and to do it and win, and to have unlikely heroes step up and take advantage of the opportunities has been kind of part of the leadership. With our veteran guys, they're not allowing the younger guys to buy into the noise, and just got to keep playing the game. That's all there is to it, and take advantage of the opportunities that you get.
How deep into the count was Hazelbaker going to bunt there, and was that a real good idea to bunt the ball to third rather than first where Myers was right on top of him?
I don't know how long he's going to bunt, but definitely on the first one. And then third's the right play, especially with a plus runner. You want to draw that third baseman in because that's a tough play, hitting a moving shortstop, and you got a plus runner at second base, which makes that a good play for us. I mean, we're in a good spot. Realizing they might go ahead and walk Jerko, and can't blame him after what he's done this series. But it's a good play, and then great execution by Jeremy. He didn't square around real early. He didn't give him too much time to get right down his throat. And then the way to defend that, you pull the bat back and you swing it, and he had the freedom to do that as well. He's just trusting his instincts.
How huge was the Tommy Pham double?
Big double. We have early sliding practice tomorrow because that made all of our hearts stop a little bit. He's done that a couple times now. I don't know if he's worried about the club he's cleaning his uniform or what it is, but yeah, we'll get that one fixed for sure.
How big was his effect after he dropped the fly ball, then he gets a hit later on to start another rally?
Yeah, he didn't linger on it too well, but those are plays that I know he takes a lot of pride in. Had another one the other day that turned a single into a double. He's a hard-nosed player. Sometimes young guys get up here, and he's been around the minor leagues for a while, but they get here and they get a little tentative and afraid of making mistakes instead of. We've had this conversation before. Get out there and let it out. Play your game, play your heart out, and leave nothing back. And I think it's just going to continue to take some time. But he's a good defensive player, and that's just one of those things that happens.